Shawn Clement here from the Richmond Hill Golf Learning Center. Today I've got a treat for you. We talked a few weeks ago on the forum about doing a video with, a fencing video, right? So I've got a fantastic analogy that's been really helping a few of my students getting, number one, a lot more speed in their swing, and number two, a lot more expansiveness, and number three, getting the feel of that release to the target even more. So you will absolutely love this particular video. So first and foremost, we have a sword, and the way you grab the sword here, you just reverse your club, no big deal. You take the club right at the bottom of the shaft, not on the head, not partway down the shaft, but all the way down the shaft, because when you give that thing a nice slash, so we got a nice sharp fencing sword, and right here we've got a nice plump watermelon, okay? So what I want to do is I want to slash through this watermelon with one swoop. Here we go. So you can see how that would have made it right through the watermelon. I was not going at the watermelon, right? Stopping at it. That's not my target. The target is slash right through it. Give it a cut. If you look at that little program on your iPad or your iPhone with that little fruit slashing video, right? That little game. So you're always slashing with your fingertip all the way through that fruit. Same thing here. We give it a nice slash. Now, on the way through, you will feel that there is no way that you can prevent the right hand from turning over and pronating, okay? So right here you'll feel that big turnover of the right hand. If you don't, you're going for a ride with it. So you slash through and feel where that right hand turns over. It's right about here. Now, take the sword in your left hand. Complete the full backswing. You need to feel that you're using the weight of this sword to slash through that watermelon. Notice what happened there? Right about here. The left hand turns right over and supinates, right? So nice aggressive motion here. You look at the face of my watch, notice how it turns right over in the same area, in the same zone. So all I'm focused on is weight of the sword, slash. So I felt both in the same direction. Now, I have a student of mine named Jimmy who had a lot of issues with the follow-through in his swing. He was always holding on to the swing, always trying to manipulate and not let it go. So the first time we did this with Jimmy did this. And he stuck the sword in his arm. And I said, well, do you realize right now you need a medic? Because you just opened up your arm and you're bleeding all over the floor. And he goes, really? Oh yeah, look at that. So get out of the way. And the second one, he hit himself in the head because he's trying to avoid there, but he got himself in the head. Now he just split his head open. So I'm going, Jimmy, we're not doing too well right now. So the third time he goes, oh, I really have to let that body get out of the way. So all of a sudden, the body responds to that, gets completely and emphatically out of the way, and lo and behold, Jimmy starts to feel this amazing release out there. That was neat, all right? Same thing with the left side, right? You don't want to catch yourself on the back. Expansiveness, don't let that sword hit you. You're going to feel this humongous expansiveness out there. When you take the sword back there, if you don't move the body, you just got yourself in the jugular. Get out of the way completely, swords away. You feel the little, nice little hinge on the wrist. You're not buckling. Because if you hit the watermelon with that wrist the way it is there, you're going to really hurt yourself. You want that blade to go right through that watermelon. So now, we reversed, take the grip from the shoulder sockets all the way down to that club head. Now it's one piece, an arm sword unit. And I feel more weight at the tip of the sword. It's a heavier sword. So I'm going to use this sword now to slice right through that watermelon, see what happens. Wow. Everything released out there. I didn't cut myself. I felt the right hand pronate over my supinating left hand. whoosh. And just amazing how everything released way out here towards the target. And my goal was to get slashed through that watermelon and don't hurt myself. So there's a great way for you to really expand on your follow through. You will feel so much more speed in your swing, okay? And we just took care of that nice release. So now I put a ball down. I want ball, grass, ground to be in the way of my release towards that keep out sign right there. Here's the top of the ball. I'm just going to nick a piece off the ball with the sword. Here's the top of the grass where I'm going to nick a piece of the bottom of the ball with my sword. Here's ball, grass, ground. Ooh, now it feels like I'm going to catch the ball on the meat of the sword, and then I'm going to be cutting through the grass and the divot on the way. All right? So now what's that feel like again? Oh yeah, the weight of that sword. Use the weight of the sword to slash through ball, grass, ground in the direction of that keep out sign. Here we go. Wow. Whew. Everything's out there. Ball took off. Now, directionally, you look at the slice that you want to put on that watermelon. Well, let's say I want to slice towards the camera. Well, if I slash, it feels like I'm going left. If I slash, it feels like I'm going to the right. Right here, if I slash, it feels like the cut is going toward the camera. So there it is. So I am angling my body in the direction I want that cut to be. Okay? So if I'm going toward the keep out sign, okay, if I give it a nice slash, does that feel like it's going in the right direction? Yes, it does. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. So we line up the action of the slash. That's how it works. Because if I put my body in the way and I put a slash towards the target, I have just impaled myself. If I'm this way and I want to slash toward the target, well, I'm going to impale myself with the left side. Whereas this way, full freedom as I slash through the watermelon. I hope this video really helped you out. It's been helping a ton of my students. I've been enjoying tremendously, as you can see, sharing this analogy, right? So let me know what you think. Talk to you later.